Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Olga Ramirez, and today I am presenting my work that has been sent by my teacher. This is my identification. Um, First of all, I apologize by this situation because I am recording this video on the ocean. I have some problems sometimes recording because I don't find uh, um, a right place when I can do my a better job. Please, okay, okay. Let's start with the topic: pronunciation, phonetics, and phonology, characteristic, and focus and roles. Okay. Uh, Sorry. These are some linguistic branches that are studied in linguistics. Okay, so let's start with the explanation about what is phonetic. Um, what is the main characteristic? The main characteristic of phonetic is study the production of the speech sounds, the way they are received, the way they are decoded, and how they are produced. Okay, list. This branch is divided into three subfields, which are articulation, production, and acoustic. So this is the focus of the phonetic. So I'm going to briefly explain something about these studies about articulation. Articulation study the speech sounds that are produced both by the vocal by some organs like vocal cords, lips, and tongue. So there are some other organs that are involved when speaker produce sounds. Okay. Some other organs like glottis, larynx, pharynx, oral cavity, nasal cavity. In order to put an example about one author, for example, explained that for the place of articulation they are divided into lips, alveolar ridge, and teeth. Just in order to put an example, if we talk about bilabial sounds. For example, the letter P is produced with the two lips, the upper lip and the bottom lips. Okay. Now let's analyze what is production. Okay, production is how listener hear and interpret the things. When the speaker produce sounds, it is necessary that the listener take care about the different sounds because sometimes it so there are different words that have almost the same letters. For example, let's analyze the 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 the, the sounds of the letter B and the letter B. Okay, list. For example, in the word right, the B is a explosive B, but if we refer to this other word vibe, this B is not explosive. So the listener need to be careful about how is the production of these words. So. Another focus of phonetic is about acoustic. An acoustic is related about examining the physical properties such as pitch, length, and volume, and we also analyze how the sound travel through the air. Okay. Another things that we need to analyze in this focus in this in these branches that is phonetic is to analyze what is the principal role. The principal role in phonetic is phonetic provide the tools and the knowledge to analyze any sound language. So phonetic study how are produced the speech sounds, and they are the, the small tools that are big resources that are analyzed in any language in order to know the sounds. Okay, now another branch is the pronunciation. And the pronunciation, the main characteristic is when the speaker told he need to convey meaning. Okay, and it need to be clear. The focus of pronunciation are segmental features and suprasegmental features. Segmental features are small sounds or are individual sounds, and suprasegmental features are more complex sounds. I mean, in words and in words and sounds that are used in sentences. Okay, let's review some in brief detail about these features. Segmental features analyze consonants, for example, the letter P, T, C, S, for example, and they are only the one sound. For example, if we analyze the sounds E in the word seat and the sound in the word cat. So there are some examples. Talking about suprasegmental, the principal focus are stress, timing, rhythm, intonation, and phrasing. So in order to put an example, the listener need to be careful, and the speaker also, when transmit a message, to clearly pronounce the word and stress the part of the word that is required, because there are many cases that the stress of the words are different, and they are trying to convey different meaning. For example, in order to put an example, the word record and the word record, they are different, and the listener need to be careful about the pronunciation of and take care of the stress. And in order to put another example in intonation, when a speaker talks about different situation, he uses different intonation, and the listener need to be careful that interpret and analyze the context, because by the way they are pronounced, the intonation, it is different situation that need to act the listener. And for the last, we have phonology. Phonology study the speech sounds and the way they are organized in their mind, and the rules that governs this word. So, what are the principal role of phonology? The principal role of phonology is differentiate sounds that work together in any language. So, it takes information from the phonetics. I mean that some authors explain that phonetic is the raw part. Phonology is the cooked part. So phonology takes all the information of phonetic, and they structure this in and phonology structure this in different, for example, in different pronunciation and similar pronunciation. They structure all these differences and similarities in order to have better understanding of any of the sounds of any language. Okay, that was all my presentation. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.